now. Please give me the access that everyone agrees that this can be recorded, right? Api me velave yanawa me YouTube. We are going to YouTube. Okay, let me close my WhatsApp. Done. We are going to YouTube, and on YouTube, as a help, if you may subscribe to our channel called IMC Campus, which is this one, and you will find the video being posted here with all the other videos which we've done, which is exclusive medical content, which you will be following with us. So please subscribe to, and here is the link in the chat box. I have sent it to all of you guys. This video is going to be there because this is going to be an exclusive 1 hour session, and it's going to be a special session for all of us, which is to look at what is our future going to be in selecting a country like Belarus for a medical destination. Question is, how safe is Belarus? Belarus, kochchara arakshita ida? How safe is Belarus? Right, we're going to go on with this, and before we start off, I'm only going to take 45 minutes of your time. I know there are power cuts. I know you will get a power cut if you are in an area which there are power cuts. I know you might be already now in a power cut. I understand. I know you need to charge your phones. All those I understand. But hang on, I don't expect to go more than 45 minutes. I don't expect to go more than 45 minutes. And let's start this with this particular slide, which I have at the moment here. Right. This is my initial slide, which talks about the safety or the questionable safety of Belarus. Right. Before that, you need to understand where am I coming to this particular part of what we are having now. Who exactly are we? To understand who exactly are we, you can come into our webpage and check us on imcedu.com here. This is who we are. We are 25 years old in total from the time of inception. අවුරුදු 25ක් තිස්සේ Eastern Europe, රුසියාවට ළමයින් එක්ක අපි සෑහෙන ගමනක් දීලා තියෙනවා. ඒ අයව වෛද්‍යවරුන් හෝ වෛද්‍යවරියන් වීම සඳහා. So this is a part of our batch in a particular year, a group who went in 2016 or 17. All of them are in 5th year in their university now. So this is the doctor who brought this into reality, Dr. Darangan Bhaktasilan, who is also the director of Park Hospital in Colombo. So we have our own hospital, is what we are going to tell you. So this is an event which is done by the International Medical Campus, or in other words, the International Medical Campus, or in other words, it's called the IMC. In the IMC, you will find most of the other details here. When you go down like this, who are part of the team, etc., etc. I serve as the Chief Operating Officer for all of you guys. Right. Let's get into action immediately to understand what's exactly happening in Belarus. To understand this, I show you that we are trying to see why Belarus is still being one of the best destinations to study medicine. So I have discussed who we are. Now to understand this, අපි මේ map එක දිහා පොඩ්ඩක් බලමු. මේ තමයි Belarus map එක. Can everyone focus on this? I need 45 minutes of your attention. I need 45 minutes of your attention. In your 45 minutes of your attention, can you see this particular map? Do you know where every student goes and lands? Every student goes and lands in this particular place, which is called Minsk. Everyone goes to this particular place, which is called Minsk. There is one university located at this distance. There is one university located at this distance. There is one university located at this distance. These are 3 universities. එතකොට අපිත් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙන ශිෂ්‍ය ශිෂ්‍යාවන් යන්නේ මෙන්න මේ මින්ස් කියන මේ මැද තියෙන පළාත. ඒ ටවුන් එක කියන්නේ මින්ස්, ඒ ස්ටේට් එකට කියන්නේ මින්ස්, රටේ නැෂනල් එයාපෝට් එක තියෙන්නේ මින්ස් වල. මින්ස් වලින් ඒගොල්ලන් අදාළ යුනිවර්සිටිස් වලට ගමන් කරනවා. රයිට්. අපි දන්න දෙයක් තමයි ගොඩක් පේරන්ට්ස් ගහපේ මේ වාතාවරණයට මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ? දැන් මොකද්ද මේ බෙලරුස් වල කිසිම ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. හැබැයි මේ යුක්‍රේන් එකත් එක්ක තියෙන සම්බන්ධය මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ? So this aspect is Russia. Can you see Russia is the neighbor and this is Ukraine. මේ යුක්‍රේන් වල ඔයගලන් අහලා ඇති යුක්‍රේන් එකේ කැපිටල් එකේ තමයි මේ කැපිටල් එක තමයි මේන් ඒරියා එකේ ඒ වගේ එයාපෝට්ස් තියෙන්නේ මෙතන. රුසියාව යුක්‍රේනයට ඇතුල් වෙනකොට ඇතුල් වෙන්න හදපු ඇතුල් වෙලා ඉන්න ඒරියා එක තමයි කිව්. this area කිව්. දැන් ඔයගලන්ට තේරෙනවා ඇති මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ තියෙන්නේ මෙතන. ප්‍රශ්නේ තියෙන්නේ මෙතන. So first of all I inform parents, I inform students very happily that මම මේ කතා කරන්නේ අද ගන්න රෙකෝඩින් එක. මම මේ කතා කරන්නේ මේ වෙලාවේ මේ මොහොතේ තියෙන රෙකෝඩින් එක හැටියට. At the moment the place is pretty safe. At the moment the place is pretty safe. We are so many kilometers away from the danger zone that we are actually in a different country. This is in terms of Sri Lanka. In terms of Sri Lanka, if I am in Colombo, there is a war happening. Or if I am in Sri Lanka, there is a war happening in Maldives. It's a totally different country. Equal to that amount of kilometers. The danger point is to be here where I have circled. Danger point is to be here. If you ask me a question, is it dangerous to be here? 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 Answer is no. I will prove all my points. Okay, listen to this very carefully. අපි බෙලරුස් එක අමතක කරලා අපි හිතමු ඔයගලන් යාළුවෝ යුනිවර්සිටිස් ඔක්කොමලා ඉන්නේ යුක්‍රේන් වල කියලා. යුක්‍රේන් වල ඉන්නවා නම් යුක්‍රේන් එකේ විතරයි ඔය ප්‍රශ්න තියෙන්නේ. So all of you youngsters have to remember that Sri Lanka was in a 30-year-old war. We had one of the longest civil wars in Sri Lanka. Your parents were young probably, we were schooling, you all were not born, etc. The war was in Jaffna, in some of the areas of Jaffna. But did that happen? Was there any daily routine change for people in Anuradhapura? No. Polonnaruwa? No. Kandy? No. Colombo? No. Galle? No. Matara? But there were slight effects here and there, but the day-to-day things were going on. Did our schools get closed because something is happening in Jaffna? No. Were banks open? Yes. Were offices open? Yes. Did we have ability to go to a shop and buy something and eat? Yes. Hinda, if someone asks me about Ukraine, mama kiyanne menna me palatata amatarava anith palatwal safe. This is the danger zone. This is a zone which is no problem. It is okay to be. This is an area which it's no problem at all. It's okay to be. Right? Okay. මම මේ කතා කරන අතරතුරේදී you want to ask any questions type කරලා තියන්න මම ප්‍රශ්න ආන වෙලාවට කියන්නම් ඒ වෙලාවෙම මගේ ගන්න. So can you see how far it is? Right. අපි පොඩ්ඩක් detail බලමුද? ඇත්තටම කිලෝමීටර් වලින් කොච්චර දුරද? ඇත්තටම අපි බලමු කොච්චර දුරද කියලා. Right. So I'm going from here to here. ඇත්තටම ළඟම තියෙන යුනිවර්සිටි එක තියෙන ඒරියා එක බලුවොත් මේක මේ පල්ලෙහා දාලා තියෙන කිලෝමීටර් 266ක් 266 kilometers away from Kiev to Gomel. From Kiev to Gomel is 266 kilometers away. How safe it is, I'm telling you that even this place has not been vulnerable towards what's happening in Ukraine. There is a good university in Gomel. There are a lot of other universities in Gomel. There are over 200 students studying, Sri Lankan students studying in Gomel. The university has not been closed. Life has been going as normal as it is. If you are waiting to go to another university, like let's say Grodno, Grodno. Grodno වලට 813 kilometers. Grodno වලට කියන්නේ 813 kilometers. ඒ කියන්නේ මම කොළඹ ඉඳන් යාපනයට යනවටත් වඩා එහායි. කොළඹ ඉඳන් මැඩ්‍රාස්, තමිල්නාඩු වලට තියෙන දුර මේ තියෙන්නේ. Do you understand my point? So there is no effect. There is no effect. And a similar distance is given for Belarus in Vitebsk, 600 odd kilometers. Similar thing, similar arrangement. Nothing is going to happen as of now. This is as it is, how it's going to be. Right. With this, I would like to take your attention to why is the fact that students are still interested to go to Belarus. Due to the current economic situation in Sri Lanka. මේ වෙලාවේ ලංකාවේ තියෙන දැන් වර්තමාන තත්ත්වයේ හින්දා අපි වර්තමාන තත්ත්වය ගැන පොඩ්ඩක් කතා කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒක ඉග්නෝර් කරලා බෑ. අපිට ඒක ඉග්නෝර් කරන්න බෑ. Students yet left to go. Students yet left to go. ඔයගලන්ට මතක ඇති March first week onwards රුසියාවයි යුක්‍රේනය අතර ප්‍රශ්න උග්‍ර තත්ත්වයකට පත් March first week ඔයගලන් අහලා ඇති. ඔයගලන් දන්නවද මේ March first week එකේ I had two batches. මේ වෙලාවේ batch දෙකක් ගියා යුද්ධේ පටන්ගෙන ඉවර වෙලා. යුද්ධේ පටන්ගෙන ඉවර වෙලා ඒ batches දෙකක් යන්නේ ගොමෙල් කියන පළාත ස්ටේට් හින්දා. I also got new students. ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට ගොමෙල් යන්න ඕනේ කියලා අහගෙන කට්ටියක් ආවා. මම මේ කට්ටියව September intake වලට දාලා. Students will leave in September. I am looking at 150 students. මට 65ක් විතර ඉන්නවා 150. I have about 150 seats. I have close to about 65 students already done and dusted. We have the month of April, we have the month of May, we have June, we have July, we have August. In these 5 months, I will exceed 150 seats. එහෙනම් ඔයාට ප්‍රශ්නයක් එනවා ඇති, if you exceed 150 seats, how are you going to do it? I will look at the results, see the results, and if some people don't commit, I will put them to the February intake in 2023. So we have students, a good number of students going ahead with this. The reason why they are going ahead, can you tell me what is the secret? Can you tell me what is the secret? මොකද්ද මේ secret එක? ඇයි මෙච්චර කට්ටිය මේ Belarus හොයාගෙන යන්නේ? මේ Belarus හොයාගෙන යන reason එක තමයි මෙන්න මේ reasons වලට තියෙන්නේ. Issues in Sri Lanka. They feel Belarus is a better destination for the fact that there is a petrol crisis in Sri Lanka. There is a diesel crisis in Sri Lanka. ඔයාට අහන්න පුළුවන් අපේ කාර් වල ඩීසල් ගහන්න නැහැ. ඔව් කාර් වල ඩීසල් ගහන්න නැහැ. නමුත් public transport වලට ඩීසල් ඕන. There are gas queues. Gas means you will have issues in cooking food. There are food crises. Food crises like milk powder and basic food crises. Okay. Do you know that the price of an egg is 3 times higher than the usual cost, etc. There are water crises depending on your cities, and as you know, you and I are facing now is electricity crisis. I am in Havelock Road in my office under a purview of an electricity crisis at the moment. Only thing is you see all these lights because we are using a generator. There is a question, can you upload this on YouTube? Yes, I will upload it on IMC Campus YouTube channel, which I showed you in the beginning. Right. There is communication network issues and 3G issues already. And these issues have made students think, why should I come to Sri Lanka even for a holiday? We have been in touch with students for a long time who wanted to come to Sri Lanka. They were trying to come to Sri Lanka in the month of March. May crisis March. Now, how is this making sense? Why is this referring to a student? ඔයාට අපි හදලා තිනවා දරුවන්ට එතන. උගලන් වගේ දරුවන්ට 30 days break එකක්. So IMC got involved to get a 30-day break. 30 days break එකක් ගත්ත ළමයි නැවිලා ලංකාවට එනවා. 30 days break එක ගත්ත කට්ටිය ලංකාවට ආවම university gives you a lot of work to do. University gives you a lot of activities to do. University gives you a lot of homework. How can you do homework when there is a electricity crisis? ඒකට උත්තරය දෙන්න එපා. අපේ ගෙදර ජෙනරේටර් තියෙනවා. ජෙනරේටර් එකට ඩීසල් ගන්න ඕනේ. How do you know when there is a diesel crisis also there? Diesel නැහැ ලංකාවේ. The pumps are closed. As of today, while I'm talking, the diesel pumps are closed. There is only little bit petrol, so this is also an issue. So how are you going to do your homework when there is network issues? How are you going to do your homework when there is network issues? So considering all this, lot of students thought, Mama Belarus වලට යන එක තමයි ලංකාවේ ඉන්නවට වඩා. That is what it happens. So Belarus හොඳ තත්ත්වයකටපත් වුණේ නැහැ. Belarus didn't become better. What was Belarus some time back? Belarus was Belarus. Belarus is Belarus. Standard, low-cost destination, very safe country to live in. සාමාන්‍ය විදිහට ලංකාවේ ජීවන වියද ඉහළ යාමත් සමග අපේ cost of living ඉහළ යනවත් එක්ක අපේ ජීවන තත්ත්වය පල්ලෙහාට ආවා. So people wanted to go here. This is what exactly happened, right? What happened after this? Further, there were facts when people were considering not to come to Sri Lanka. High cost of air tickets. High cost of air tickets. COVID-19 has some uncertainties here. Now, some students who come to Sri Lanka will have to go back to Belarus. To go back to Belarus, you need to take a PCR report. How can you take a PCR report? Sometimes when you have a positive PCR. For your question. අවසානයට student guilt කියන එකක්. Student guilt. Do you know what's a student guilt? Student guilt කියන්නේ දැන් Belarus වල ඉන්න ළමයි 200ක් විතර සාකච්ඡා කරන ලංකාවට එන්න ඕනේ කියලා. හැබැයි කවුරුත් එන්න කැමති නැහැ. එතකොට එක්කෙනෙක් අතීස්කොත් ඒ එක්කෙනා විතරයි තනි වෙලා ඉන්නේ. ඒ එක්කෙනා අහන අනිත් කට්ටියකින් ඔයා එනවා මොනවත් එනවා මොනවා එන්නේ නැද්ද? එනවා යන්නේ නැද්ද? දැන් මෙයාට guilt එකක් තියෙනවා ලංකාවට එන්න. ඒ guilt feeling එක මේ මම විතරද එහෙනම් ලංකාවට යන්නේ. එහෙනම් මමත් යන්න නැතුව. Honestly, that is what happened. Honestly, that is what happened. Because after I come to Sri Lanka, I don't have internet. I can't use computers. I can't charge my phone. I have network issues. I can't go out. I can't stay at home. All this will mess up that I will want to go back to Belarus. Rather, they stick into going into and keeping it to Belarus. Right. Now, why staying in Sri Lanka has higher risk is what we are going to talk about. ඔගලන් දන්නවද ලෝකයේ තාම Belarus වලට යන්න කියලා travel ban යන්න එපා කියලා travel ban එකක් නැහැ. There is no travel ban saying the country is unstable. The country doesn't have gas. The country has a lot of queues. There is no money inside the country. The country has electricity issues. The country has diesel issues. The country has petrol issues. Belarus යන්න එපා කියලා අහලා නැහැ. There is nothing. ඔගලන් දන්නවද ලංකාවට එන්න එපා කියලා රටවල් තුනක් කියලා දෙනවා. Does anyone know what are the three countries? කීය පෙරේද අලුත් රටක් තිබුණා. මේ රටවල් තුනක් කිව්වා කියන්නේ ලංකාවට එන එකේ කුඩා වෙලාවල හැම ක්‍රියාදාමයක් වගේ. So students see this on the internet and they take their decisions. Students see this on the internet and they take their decision. First one is the UK travel board, which actually has all this. UK travel board එකට මෙන්න link එකක් තියෙනවා. මම ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ site එකේ තියෙන දේවල් ටික මම දැන් ඔයගලන්ට මේ විදිහට කියවන්න මේ තියෙන්නේ. Right? Foreign travel advice for Sri Lanka. AI කියනවා මෙන්න මේක අද වෙනකම් right මේක අදටත් බලන්න still current here right COVID-19 කියනවා යන්න එපා කියලා තියෙනවා right COVID-19 කියනවා යන්න එපා කියලා okay ඊට පස්සේ තියෙනවා traveling for UK people have got high risk ඊට පස්සේ තියෙනවා economic condition එක ගැන දාලා තියෙනවා import issues ගැන දාලා තියෙනවා මේ තියෙන්නේ මේ හැම එකක්ම දාලා තියෙනවා terrorists are like carry attacks කියලා දාලා තියෙනවා මොකද April 2019 ප්‍රශ්නත් එක්ක අපේ රටේ ඩෙන්ගු ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා කියලා මෙන්න මේ විදිහට මේ රුක්ම තියෙනවා එංගලන්තයේ කිව්වා ඊට පස්සේ කැනඩාවත් ඒක ෆලෝ කරා මෙන්න මේ තියෙන්නේ කැනඩාවේ තියෙන high risk කැනඩාවේ තියෙන මේ තියෙන්නේ curfews එහෙම නැත්නම් restrictions තියෙනවා පාර යන්න බෑ එහෙම නැත්නම් lockdowns තියෙනවා ඔන්න ඔය විදිහට කියනවා economic situation in Sri Lanka is deteriorating the economy is not good there is crisis for shortage of basics including medicine බෙහෙත් නැහැ fuel නැහැ කෑම නැහැ කඩවල වල සමහර වෙලාවට පෝලිම් තියෙනවා gas station වල පෝලිම් තියෙනවා මේ ඇත්තනේ මෙතන කියන සමහර ඒකින්ද යන්න එපා මේ වගේ බලාගෙන ඉන්න කියලා මෙතන දාලා ඉතින් මේ දෙන්න දාපු එකේ ඇමරිකාවත් මේ වගේ එකක් දාලා so lot of parents ask me Belarus යන එක safe ද මම අහන ප්‍රශ්නය ලංකාවේ ඉන්න එක safe ද මේ statistics හැටියට ලංකාවේ ඉන්න එක safe ද ලංකාව දැන් ඇත්තටම it has come to one of the worst stages that there is only a little bit of breathing we can have by the month of June when there won't be any food available or pharmacies will have any medicine available it will hit the worst crisis by June we can see that if the authorities don't do anything most of the people in Sri Lanka will die from June onwards because of this sensitive issues which is happening June is a very critical month so students are asking is it safe to go to Belarus I don't know what to say when these statistics are there like this I don't know I cannot lie to you to say that Belarus is not safe එහෙමනම් මම ඔයගලන්ට බොරුවක් මම ලංකාවේ ඉන්න එක safe කියලා කිව්වොත් මම ආයෙත් ඔයගලන්ට බොරුවක් so what we have to do is we have to look into these issues when we are trying to actually come about and answering what are we going to do here so I have given you 3 countries America එංගලන්තය ඒ වගේම කැනඩාව මේ පිළිබඳව කතා කරලා right this is a small joke do you know when Ukraine war was going on 27 Sri Lankans told they are unwilling to leave Ukraine මේ ලංකාවේ තියෙන මේ මාර්තු 9 ඉඳන් මේ ආපු තත්ත්වය හින්දා එයා කියලා තියෙනවා අපි යුක්‍රේන් එකේ ඉන්නම් ලංකාවට නම් අපිව ගන්න එපා so they understand that Ukraine has power electricity Ukraine has internet Ukraine has food Ukraine has pharmacies which has medicine Ukraine has diesel Ukraine has petrol right Ukraine has all of this so this is a proof in our country in my country in your country that there are 27 Sri Lankans in Ukraine who told the government we don't want to come to Sri Lanka so now we ask the question forget Belarus is safe is Ukraine safe or Sri Lanka safe මේ රටවල් දෙක අතර මේ වගේ statistics ගත්තොත් අපිට හිතනවා Ukraine is safer than Sri Lanka Ukraine is safer than Sri Lanka right so that is something which we are looking right so what have we been actually doing this because you know parents students wanted to come to Sri Lanka parents were in touch with us students were in touch with us we created WhatsApp groups and we did all the help whatever we can and I'm just sharing you something what we've done and this is done for all the universities video conferencing of rector of the university with parents and students from Democratic Social Republic of Sri Lanka. You want to see the article of this? Go to BSMU website and you shall find this link somewhere here. On March 11, the rector of the university, Professor Sechno, told in video conferencing with parents and students of Sri Lanka. The meeting was attended by the representatives of the embassy of Sri Lanka as well in the Russian Federation. Make a embassy a Zoom meeting to talk about what is happening here, and that is what I'm doing. Parents la hua Belarus safe. Oh safe Belarus safe. Oh safe. Vagakima University Paragon Oh Vagakima University Paragon. The university takes responsibility. Right. Then the parents ask, what is your contingency plan? Danny safe. Heta safe. Anita safe. ඊළඟ සතියේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් ඇති වුණොත් මොකද්ද? ඊළඟ මාසේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් ඇති වුණොත් මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ? ඊළඟ සතියේ නෙමෙයි ඊළඟ මාසේ නෙමෙයි, we don't know, maybe in another 3 months if there is a problem going to happen, what are you going to do was asked as the third question. The university said anyone who wants to leave the university can go and take a holiday and come back in 30 days. Kaurute karanne. Kauru taranne. No one has taken. The university said, we are giving you leave for 30 days. Go back to your country. No one. Number one. Number two, everyone has got their exit visas chopped in the past. If there is a problem going to happen overnight, they can leave the country. And today, everyone has got that visa. Everyone has got that visa. Anyone can overnight come back to Sri Lanka. Anyone can overnight definitely come back to Sri Lanka. So there is going to be no problem. These were the contingency plans which is done. This is in the university's website. As you can see, I'm going to give you the website so that you also will have a record of this. Here you go. This is what we have. Right? Okay, good. So I hope that is clear. Let's go on. I will take only 10 minutes more. Go ahead with this. What we hope to do with students is organize meetings regularly if there is anything. Number one. Number two, regularly having meetings by the Sri Lankan office in Belarus. Number three, organize the union pay card for students. So we had two issues in Belarus. What if in Belarus there is a dollar crisis where people can't withdraw money? So ඒකට solution එකකට අපි students ට කිව්වා මේ union pay කියන card එක ගන්න. So at the moment I always tell students, a student who is going to go into Belarus has to have 5 cards. Belarus වලට card Belarus වලට ළමයෙක් යනවා නම් card 5ක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Debit card 3යි, credit card 2යි. මේ ඉන problems වලට solution එකක් අපි දෙන්න. Right? Debit cards 3යි, credit cards 2යි. ඒ debit cards 3න් එක debit card එකක් මෙන්න මෙයා වෙන්න ඕනේ union. Why union pay? Who gives union pay? Commercial bank. Why union pay? Union pay is done by a country which is pro-Russia, pro-China. එතකොට අපේ ඔයාගේ card වල තියෙන brand එක Amex නම්, Mastercard නම්, Visa card නම් අපිට ඒක සමහර වෙලාවට එතන use කරන්න බැරිව යනවා. නැත්තම් use කරන්න පුළුවන් යම්කිසි restriction එකක් තියෙනවා. මේ card එකේ එහෙම එකක් නැහැ. මේක අපිට pass with මොකද ඒ area එකත් එක්ක යන card එකක්. So it's going to be a pro card which is ඊළඟට මේකේ තියෙන solutions වලට අපි කියලා තිබ්බා මේ travel issues සමහර වෙලාවට ඉදිරියට එන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකින්ද අපි ගොඩාක් වෙලාවට multiple travel issues create කරනවා. ඔයගලන්ට Belarus හරහා ලංකාවට එන්න ගොඩාක් flights තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම රුසියාව හරහා Belarus to Russia ගිහිල්ලා Russia හරහා එන්න ගොඩාක් flights තියෙනවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් Belarus to Poland ගිහිල්ලා Poland වලින් ලංකාවට එන්න ගොඩාක් flights තියෙනවා. මේ වෙලාවේ දැන් තියෙන ප්‍රශ්න වලින් අපි මේ තමයි තියෙන solution. නිකන් හරි ඉදිරියට මොකක් හරි එකක් වුණොත් in future if something happens, we need to do something in future, then we will take a decision at that time. So I have to tell you that 60 odd students are studying and they don't have any problem in studying. Just to tell you an example, not to take this as a block for your medical education, I'm going to show you that. Do you know there was a war in Armenia and Azerbaijan in the same area? මේ තියෙන්නේ ඒ war එකේ තියෙන තත්ත්වය. මේ තියෙන්නේ ඒ war එකේ ගත්ත පින්තූරයක්. ඔයා Google search කරොත් මේක එනවා. ඔයා දන්නවද මේ war එක පටන් ගත්ත කාලේ ළමයින් 40ක් ලංකාවෙන් ගියා ආමේනියාවට ඉගෙන ගන්න. ගැටලුවක් වුණාද නැහැ. ප්‍රශ්නයක් වුණාද නැහැ. ඉගෙන ගන්න දරුවෝ ඉගෙන ගන්න පාඩුවේ වෙනවා. අනිත් ඒවා අනිත් විදිහට. When there was a war in Jaffna for 30 years, did tourists come to Sri Lanka? Yes. Did tourists go down south? Yes. Did tourists go to Kandy? Yes. Was Sri Lanka still safe? Yes, Sri Lanka was still safe. So don't worry about your face, right? So with this, I'm going to give you a summary of what happens as at now. This is your 6 years. In your 6 years, this 1 year cost is going to be for a university like ESMU, it's going to be about 18 to 18 and a half lakhs into 6 years. For GRSMU, be ready to at least spend 17 lakhs into 6 years. 17 lakhs a year, LKR 6 years. Gomel State Medical University, be ready to spend at least 16 lakhs into 6 years. Right? Make a matai oyatai maybe control කරන්න බැරි එකම එක issue එක තමයි කියන්නේ USD rates. Dollar rates control කරන්න බෑ. The more you delay, the more you tell, I will think of registering, I will think of going, I will think of going, the more you delay, the more you take time, the dollars will go high and high. At the moment, bank selling rate is 320. At the moment. මම දන්නවා මේක කතා කරද්දී මාත් එක්ක කතා කරන ළමයින් සම්බන්ධ වෙලා තිනවා ඩොලර් රේට් එක නිකන් 205 204 තියෙන දවස්වල ඉන්නවා. ඔයගොල්ලන් මොකුත් කරේ නැහැ. I know some people who were talking to me when the dollar rate was 200, 201, 200 like that. Now it's 350. What is the black market dollar rate? Is 400. Black market dollar rate is 400. ඔයා සෙප්තැම්බර් වෙනකන් ඉන්නවා නම් මේ ඩොලර් රේට් එක bank selling rate can be about 360. Unofficially this can be about 500. එහෙනම් මම මෙතන ලක්ෂ කරන මෙන්න මේ පුද්ගලයා ලක්ෂයකින් විතර වැඩි වෙනවා. නැත්තම් ලක්ෂ 1.5 ලක්ෂ 20ක් විතර වෙයි. මෙයා එතකොට ලක්ෂ 18.5 මෙයා එතකොට ලක්ෂ 17.5ක් 18ක් විතර. මේ ඔක්කොම මෙන්න මේ cost එකේ වැඩිවීමක් තමයි. So how do we look into this? I always tell parents to now invest in USD a lot. What you have to write. A levels, I need CCS type of results or CCT type of results, or come with the Canadian foundation which is accepted in Sri Lanka. We can do. Right. So as promised, the time is sharp 7:45. මම මෙතනින් නතර කරනවා. නමුත් මම ඉන්නවා ස්ක්‍රීන් එකේ. ඔයගලන්ට අදාළ ප්‍රශ්න ටික මගෙන් අහන්න මම ඒ සඳහා උත්තර දෙන්නම්. ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහලා තියෙනවා බෙලරුස් වල තියෙන ඩිග්‍රී එකකින් MD ඩිග්‍රී එකෙන් යුරෝප් වල වැඩ කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? යුරෝප් වල වැඩ කරන්න පුළුවන්. කිසිම ගැටලුවක් නැහැ. වෙබ්සයිට් වල දාලා තියෙනවා යුරෝප් වල වැඩ කරන්න අවශ්‍ය conditions මොකක්ද කියලා. condition එක තියෙන්නේ ඒ රටේ භාෂාව විතරයි කියන ඔයගලන්ට යුරෝප් වල කැමති තැනක වැඩ කරන්න. Right. Any other questions? Anyone wants to ask any questions, please. So guys, hence with all of this, I still believe that Belarus is going to be one of the best destinations with the currencies fluctuating, where 10 million universities, 20 million universities, then ගොඩක් ගණන් ගිහිල්ලා මේ universities තාම සාමාන්‍යයෙන් 110 lakhs. ඒ කියන්නේ 10-11 million අතර ඉන්න හින්දා අනිත් විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයන් මිලියන 20 30 40 යන වශයෙන් යන හින්දා I still believe this is going to be a most popular destination for students to study next. Okay, any questions so far to ask from me? Any questions? No questions. Okay, so this video will be available on IMC's YouTube platform. I thank everyone for coming in and tuning in this evening. Thank you very much. Keep in touch, guys. Before you go off, I need to tell that you have to contact all your counselors who has been corresponding with you. Get ready for September intake. There is a process for registration and you can register with pending results immediately. If you immediately come and get registered, you will definitely pay and get registered with the existing dollar. So it will be very easy, very easy for you to get registered. Dollars will pay growth country the problems dollar right. Dollars will given on dollars will given the පුළුවන් රටේ තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නයත් එක්ක මාසයක් විතර පරක් වෙනවා ඩොලර්ස් වලින් ගෙවන්න. මාසයක් විතර පරක් වෙනවා. ඒ පරක් වීම නම් කියනවා ඒ පරක් වීම හේතු කොටගෙන තමයි ගෙවන්න ඕනේ. ඉස්සර වගේ දවස් 3ක් 4ක් සතියක් කියලා ගෙවන්න බෑ. දැන් මාසයක් විතර යනවා. ඒකෙන් සැප්තැම්බර් මාසයේ ගෙවන ෆීස් එක අපි ජුලයි අග උගලන්ට රිලීස් කරනවා. උගලන්ට මාසයක් තියෙනවා ඒ ෆීස් එක ගෙවන්න. එතකොට උගලන්ට ගෙවන්න ඕනේ. Right, so we are having free classes for all of you guys. We are having entrance exam guidance. We are having lot of classes going with doctors, medical terminology classes and things like that. Get in touch with your counselors. This is very important. Get in touch with your counselors and start enrolling now. If you enroll now, you will get a better dollar rate than enrolling next month. Next month enroll වෙන එක හොඳයි අනිත් මාස enroll වෙනවට වඩා. Each month මේ dollar rate එක වෙනස් වෙනවා. අද දවසේ ඇතුලේ dollar rate එක පැයෙන් පැයටත් වෙනස් වෙනවා. So there is a hyperinflation going on in the country or hyperdeflation in the local currencies which is happening. යන්න යන්න මේ උග්‍ර තත්ත්වය තවත් උග්‍ර තත්ත්වයකට පත් වෙනවා මිසක් මේක දේශීය එකක් නෑ. So I request you to come on. Okay, thank you then. Have a nice day, guys. Good night. See you. I'll catch you later. Take care.